Okay, so we're going to sing this kirtan and maybe we can discuss the meaning also. So this is the kirtan Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krsna, Jaya Vrndavana, popularly known as Sri Vraja Dhama Mahimamrta, written by the author Siddha Krishna Das Babaji. Okay, in short, known as Krishna Dasa. Does anyone know any other kirtan written by Krishna Dasa? Not Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who has written Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this is different. This Krishnadasa is different. Tulsi Arti. Namo Namaha Tulasi. That Tulsi Arti every morning we sing. Tell Samiko? Tulsi Arti. Yeah. So if you come to the temple in the morning, Mangalarti, morning 5:30, Mangalarti happens. Okay? 5:30 to 6, Mangalarti to the deities, and then 6 to 6:20, Tulsi Arti. They do Tulsi Puja every day morning in the temple. So if you are missing, ladies, we used to have a habit of worshipping Tulsi every day at home, right? Back in India, especially in Seattle weather, it's very difficult to maintain Tulsi Maharani. Okay, so if you are missing that opportunity, and if you want to have that at least weekly once, if not every day, weekly once, you can go to the temple, Saturday or Sunday, you can go to the temple, 6 o'clock you can go there, 5:30 is better, but 6 o'clock at least. You can go there and you can participate in Tulsi Puja. Okay. So that Tulsi Arati that we sing every day is written by Krishna Dasa. So Krishna Dasa was a very saintly person, a great devotee, one of the greatest devotees of that time, who lived in Vrndavana. Okay, so sometime about 200 years ago. Okay, so this devotee Krishnadas Babaji or Siddha Krishnadas Babaji, in the spiritual world, all these great devotees that we hear about, right, they have an identity in the spiritual world, and they come to the material world to inspire people like us so that we can get purified and we can also go back to Krishna. So in the spiritual identity, Krishna Dasa Babaji's original identity is he is a maid servant of Radharani. Maid servant of Radharani. So even though when he was living in Vrindavan in the material world, every day, he used to meditate on his Nitya Leela, the original identity in spiritual world. So one time when he was chanting very attentively, and then every day people used to come and visit him, take his darshan, take his blessings. So one day several people came and he was chanting in his in his cave, in his bhajan kutir, and people waited a long time outside the cave waiting for his darshan, but he was not coming out. So after some time they went inside the bhajan kutir to have his darshan, and they saw him fell unconscious. So he was chanting and he fell unconscious. That means he was chanting meditatively, attentively. He just lost consciousness. Okay. And there was another time. It was holy time. Okay. So Holi is coming up next week. So this is a nice pastime, nice leela to discuss during this time. So one day it was Holi, and Krishnadas Babaji, he was meditating on the Nitya Leela that happens in spiritual world. Because Holi actually started from Vrindavan. How many of you know that? It did not start in Seattle. Okay, so it started in Vrindavan. So there is a Vedic background, Vedic history. Our temple is planning to put up some posters describing the holy history and background. So if you come to our holy festival, which is on March 23rd, coming Saturday, in Marymoor Park. Okay, morning 10 to 6 o'clock. Okay, there'll be a huge crowd, and you can have nice time. Okay, if the weather is nice, you can have nice time. So, one day it was Holi, and Krishnadas Babaji, he was meditating on the Nitya Leela that happens in spiritual world, how Krishna and Radha play Holi. Okay, so Krishna and Radha, they play Holi with colors, powders, as well as the pichkari thing. The water colors sprinkling on each other, and also water balls. Okay, all this is not invented in America. Water balls, the kids play water ball game, right? It's not new. It's all coming from Vedas. Okay. So Krishna would throw water balls, the color water balls towards Radharani, and Radharani would throw colored water balls towards Krishna. And because Krishnadas Babaji is a maid servant of Radharani, he used to stand in front of Radharani and protect Radharani from getting hit by those water balls. Okay. So this Krishnadas Babaji in Vrndavana, in the material world, he was meditating on that Leela that happens in spiritual world. So he was inside his cave, nobody there, and he was meditating on this Leela. And then he came out so that people can, meet him and take his darshan. So when he came out, people asked him, Babaji, what were you doing inside? So he said, no, I was just chanting. They said, no, please tell the truth. No, you are not chanting. If you are chanting, you would fell unconscious. You are not chanting. So please tell us the truth. What you were doing inside the cave. Then he said, okay, I was protecting Radharani from getting hit with the water balls. And everybody saw him fully drenched with colors. His body, clothes, everything was fully drenched in colors. It happened in real. It's 200 years ago. Not too long ago, not in a different yuga. Okay? So when he came out, his whole body was full of colors. The dress, body, everything was full of colors. He was just meditating on the Leela that happened in spiritual world. But here in the material world, his whole body and dress was full of colors. So now you can see how exalted devotee Krishnadas Babaji is. So he wrote very few bhajans only. Tulsi Aarti is one, and this Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krsna, Jaya Vrndavana, Vraja Dhama Mahimamrta. So yeah, let's sing this. Who is good at kartals? You can play?
Not that good.
Okay. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrndavana. Shri Govinda Gopinada Padana Mohan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrndavana. Shri Govinda Gopinada Padana Mohan. Rama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan. Kalinda Gata Vamsi Vata Dvadashakana Jaha Sabha Lila Koilo Shri Nandananda Keshi Gata Vamsi Vata Dvadashakana Jaha Sabha Lila Koilo Shri Nandananda Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrndavana Shri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan Shri Nanda Jashoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan Shri Damadi Jaya Jaya Denu Vatsagan Shri Nanda Jashoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan Shri Damadi Jaya Jaya Denu Vatsagan Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrndavana Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirtida Sundari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhiranagari Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirtida Sundari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhiranagari Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrndavana Shri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrndavana Maja Jaya Jaya Krishna Saka Bhattu Dvijaraja Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrndavana Maja Jaya Jaya Krishna Saka Bhattu Dvijaraja Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrndavana Shri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan Jaya Rama Ghata Jaya Rohini Nandan Jaya Jaya Vrndavana Basi Jata Jam Jaya Rama Ghata Jaya Rohini Nandan Jaya Jaya Vrndavana Basi Jata Jam Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrndavana Shri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Naga Kanya पत्नी जय नाग कन्या भक्ति तेज हर पैल गोविंदाचरण जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री रासा मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम जय जय रस लीला सर्व मनोरम श्री रासा मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम जय जय रस लीला सर्व मनोरम जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जय जयोज्वल रस सर्व रस सार हर किया भावे जह भजते प्रचार जयो जयोज्वल रस सर्व रस सार हर किया भावे जह भजते प्रचार जयो राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री जाह्नव पाद पद्म गौरीया स्मरण वीरा कृष्ण दास को हे नाम संकीर्तन श्री जाह्नव पाद Dhama Mahimamrta Kirtan ki Jai. Krishna Das Baba Ji ki Jai. Okay, so that was a beautiful Kirtan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrndavana. Okay, very easy. Sri Vidya, nice to see you. Okay, I forgot your name.
Umesh.
Umesh. Okay, nice seeing you again. Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah.
You were there during Damodar Ashtakam, November time.
After the 2 classes we came.
Okay,
Gita.
yeah, good to see you again. Yeah. So, yeah, looks like whenever you come, some nice Kirtan Katha happens. During that time also, when you came, we started Damodar Ashtakam and word for word description of Damodar Ashtakam. So, similar thing is happening today. Very nice. So, keep coming every week. Nice Katha will happen. Okay. So, how many of you have heard this Kirtan before? Did you sing this in Friday Kirtan? Hmm? Okay, okay, nice. Uh, okay, let's try to understand this Kirtan, okay? So, if you notice, what is that one thing that stands out when you are singing this Kirtan, right? There are 11 shlokas. So, what is that one thing that stands out? In every shloka, what is that one thing that is common? What is the common denominating factor? Huh? Vrindavan is there only in this slide and maybe in another slide. I mean, I repeated this slide, right? But it happens only once. The shloka is the first shloka. So I repeated this. After every shloka, I repeated this. Yeah. Jaya, very good. Yeah. So every shloka has the word Jaya. So what does Jaya means? Huh? That is namas. No. Victory. Okay. Name of Radharani?
I just guessing. I don't know.
It can be a synonym of Radharani's name. It can be synonym. But no, the meaning of the word Jaya is to glorify. Okay? To glorious. To glorify the glorious. So who is glorious? Radha and Krishna are glorious. Vrindavan is glorious. The deities Govinda, Gopinath, Madan Mohan are glorious. And various other things that are described in this Kirtan are glorious. So we are glorifying all these glorious personalities, glorious devotees, glorious dhams, and so on. Glorious paraphernalia, and so on. So you might have seen a few other kirtans, okay, that start with Jaya, or this word Jaya appears several times. Can you recollect any of those kirtans? Friday Kirtan batch. It's a test for you.
I know about Jaya Janardhana.
Jai Janardhana, very good. Can you sing one or two lines?
I don't know. Krishna Radhika Pate.
Jaya Janardhana Krishna Radhika Pate.
Janma Krishna Jana Vimochana.
Janma Mochana Krishna Jana Vimochana. And then? Okay. Okay, that is one kirtan. The South Indians sing that kirtan, huh? Okay.
Smita Mataji sing Jaya Ram 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 Ram.
Okay, now you have to sing that.
Janaki Vallabh Ram
Ram Ram
Ram Ram. Okay.
Jaya
Jaya Ram. Okay. What else?
Jai Gopinath. Hey Gopinath. Hey Gopinath, we have not sung that one. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Daite. Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite. Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhav Daite. Okay, that's another one. Anything
Jai
else?
Radha Madhav, basic. The Jai Radha Madhav.
Yeah, basic. Jai Radha Madhav.
And then Jagdish Aarti.
Jai Jagdish Hare.
Om Jai Jagdish Hare. Yeah. Yeah. So Jai Radha Madhav, whenever you listen to any lecture on YouTube or in person, the lecture begins with Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Okay. So like that, there are many kirtans, many songs starting with Jaya, or the word Jaya is very prominent in that kirtan. So Jaya means, and also Mukundamala Stotra, right? Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam Jayatu Jayatu Krishno Vrishni Vamsha Pradipaha Jayatu Jayatu Mega Shyamala Komalango Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Mukundaha. Okay, Kulshekar Alvar has written beautifully, glorifying Krishna. 4 lines, but 8 times. Jaya, the word Jaya appears 8 times. So, so like that, there are many beautiful, in Srimad Bhagavatam, towards end, in 12th canto, there is a shloka. Jayati janani vaso devaki janmavado yadubara parishat swai dorbirasyanna dharmam sthirachara vrijhinagna susmita shri mukena vrajapura vanitanam vardhayan kamadevam. So that shloka itself starts with Jayati janani vaso devaki janmavado. Okay. So let that Krishna be glorious. Jayati janani vaso. Let that Krishna be glorious. Let that Krishna who resides in everyone's heart. Jayati janani vaso. Janani vasa means one who resides in everyone's heart. We can also think the other way also, the vice versa. Everyone lives in Krishna's heart. Okay, that person in whose heart everyone lives, or the vice versa. That Krishna who lives in everyone's heart. Jayati. Let that Krishna be victorious, glorious. So when we are saying Jaya, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrndavana, or Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Shri Ram, Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. So when we say Jai and glorify all these things, right? That means these personalities, these places will become glorious only when we say Jai. They are already glorious. They are already victorious. They are already glorious. Lord Ram is already victorious. He is already glorious. He doesn't become glorious when we say Jai. They are already glorious, but when we say Jai, when we glorify that already victorious, వాళ్ళు ఆల్రెడీ విజయం సంపాదించారు, వాళ్ళు ఆల్రెడీ పేరు ప్రఖ్యాతులు ఉన్నాయి వాళ్ళకి, కానీ మనము జయ అంటుంటే మనకు ఆ అదృష్టం కలుగుతుంది. యా, సో వీ గెట్ ద ఫార్చ్యూన్ ఆఫ్ సేయింగ్ జై, వీ గెట్ ద ఫార్చ్యూన్ ఆఫ్ గ్లోరిఫైయింగ్ దెమ్ బై సేయింగ్ జై. Okay, so you get the benefit. It's for your benefit. Okay, it's for your own benefit. You glorify them, and when you glorify Krishna and all these divine personalities, they become pleased. They become pleased, and they'll give you whatever you want. Remember, we discussed that in Damodarashtakam again. Who is the author of Damodarashtakam? Basic question.
Bilman Thakur, I think. Something at last. Bilman Thakur. I don't know the.
No.
Thakur.
Bilvamangal Thakur?
Yeah.
No, that is different. Bilvamangal Thakur is Govinda Damodara Stotram.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's when you joined, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
So we discussed Damodara Ashtakam last November.
Okay.
Yeah. So who is the author of Damodara Ashtakam? Come on, Jyoti. 108 times, right? Huh? You memorized entire Damodara Ashtakam, but you did not memorize the name of the author.
Telugu author, right? Telugu, right?
No. Bilva Mangal Thakur is Telugu. Huh? No. Satyavrata Muni. Okay? Satyavrata Muni has written Damodara Ashtakam. There also, what did Satyavrata Muni say? So he glorified Krishna first. He glorified Krishna's beautiful face. He described Krishna's, ear hangings and everything. And then, in the end, he put a petition. Yeah, in the end, no, before going to Radharani itself, he submitted the application. He submitted his resume. Remember those days? Now you feel like you just came back from yesterday, right? You did not miss much. Sri Vidya and Umesh, you did not miss much. Even if you come after 1 year, it will be the same thing. So there also, first he glorified and then he put a application to seek Krishna's mercy. What did he pray? He prayed to Krishna to have his Balagopala form in his heart. The darshan of Balagopala form in his heart. Manasika darshan. And then in the end, he sent a recommendation from Radharani and then asked for Sakshat darshan. Sakshat darshan. Okay? Darshan in front of his eyes. First he asked for Manasika darshan. Darshan in his heart. Okay? And then he is not satisfied with that. Then he asked for Pratyaksha darshan. But before asking for Manasika darshan or Pratyaksha darshan, he glorified. Krishna will do anything only if he is glorified. And he loves to be glorified, by the way. He loves to be pleased. Vishnu Sahasranama is full of glorification. Okay? And there is a line in Vishnu Sahasranama, Stuti Stotarana Priya. Okay? Stuti Stotarana Priya. So he is very dear to be glorified using choicest poetry. Okay? Krishna has another name, Uttama Shloka. That is the name of Krishna. One of the unlimited names of Krishna, one of the names is Uttama Shloka. Like Achyuta, Damodara, Govinda, Narayana, Vasudeva. Like that, one of the names of Krishna is Uttama Shloka. Uttama means best. Shloka means shloka. Okay? So that person who is pleased when he is glorified with best shlokas. So since last 1 or 2 months, I have been going to the new temple, Bellevue temple, and reciting Vishnu Sahasranama. Very beautiful. I never read Vishnu Sahasranama before. Very beautiful. Very complicated Sanskrit. See, in most of the languages, Sanskrit or Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, we see a letter, alphabet, and then what do you call that? Telugulo Vattu. What do you call that in Sanskrit or
Matra.
Matra. Hindi Matra. Hindi Matra. Matra. Okay.
Talking about like
Yeah.
Matra.
Like Kartavyam. Ra and then
the
Tha.
swaras, the swar, we put the swaras, right? Like,
So you have Ra and then down
they're
below
called swar, right?
Matra.
Yeah, they're called swar in
Swar.
Hindi.
Swar.
So
Swar
matras are all the
vowels and consonants.
the vowels.
No, I'm not talking about vowels and consonants.
Matra is A-R-E-U.
అది దీర్ఘాలు
Have Dirga.
కింద పెట్టేదానికి ఏదో అంటారు.
Yeah. Huh? Ottakshara. In Kannada, Ottakshara.
Maybe you can show us one.
अभी रात्रि
कृष्णा में नीचे चल रहा लिखा उसको क्या बोलेंगे?
छोटा
that
ना
is
बोलते
very-
हैं।
that is also
नहीं वो रात्रि जो जब लिखते हैं
या
ना
तो छोटा ना या
छोटा
रा की मात्रा।
स्वर
Huh?
या
Swar.
Yeah, we used to speak it छोटा।
But you all got what I'm saying, right? Huh?
आधारा।
Or if you are saying something like that, we call it halant. In Hindi, we call it halant.
हलंत
Three matra.
Yeah, like a small,
Like for example, Krishna.
like in
You write Sha and then Ana, right? Down below you write Ana. So that I'm talking about the down below ana thing. Okay?
Krishna means like Shah half, right?
Huh?
That half
Down
Shah.
below is re mostly.
విత్వాక్షరం అదే హిందీలో ఏమంటారు అది
విత్వాక్షరము అంటారు
హిందీలోనా
తెలుగులో.
తెలుగులో అదే తెలుగులో వత్తు లేకపోతే విత్వాక్షరం అంటాము. ఇక్కడ తెలుగు లేని వాళ్ళకి చెప్పడానికి ఇంగ్లీష్లో కానీ హిందీలో కానీ.
In Hindi, we will say
Adha.
adhara, adha.
Half sound.
Half of that.
Okay.
letter. Adhara, adhana,
Ah.
adhata.
Okay.
That's what we
Where it will not come with a vowel.
Yeah, I'm talking about the same thing. Okay. So we are all familiar with one vattu, right? One vattu, one adara, or one swara, one matra, whatever it is. But Vishnu Sahasranamam has two. Yeah.
How do you speak that?
Huh?
How do you pronounce?
How do you pronounce that?
How do you pronounce that?
It's very complicated. We can have that. Huh?
That's why you're taking classes.
That's why I'm learning Sanskrit.
Is Vishnu Sahasranam part of Bhagavad Gita?
No.
No.
Because recently my sister was saying like some pujari said to her it seems instead of, because we cannot read Bhagavad Gita daily, they made 108 slokas into Vishnu Sahasranam.
No. Vishnu Sahasranamam has 2 or 3 shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno Yatra Partho Danudaraha Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Yajana Paryupasate.
It's not part of Bhagavad Gita.
It's
No.
part of Mahabharata, not Bhagavad Gita. But in Bhishma Parva, when Bhishma is in the bed of arrows, he sings in front of Yudhishthira and Krishna this whole Sahasranam. That is Vishnu.
Spoken by Vishnu Sahasranamam, recited by Bhishma Dev.
Yeah, in middle it will be that Bhishma Vacha, Vishnu Vacha.
Yes. Yeah. So out of the 1,000 names, Bhishma only speaks 99%. Yeah. There is Parvati Uvacha, Ishvara Uvacha, Arjuna Uvacha, all those things. Brahma Uvacha, Vaishampayana
So when my
Uvacha.
sister said by seeing this Brahma Vishnu Vacha, I thought maybe it's true. I don't know. So I thought of asking you.
Yeah, it's part of Mahabharata. Yeah. So Bhishma Dev.
Shastram Nama. It's a name of the god.
Vishnu
Shastranama.
Sahasranama.
Shastranama.
Sahasra. Vishnu Sahasra. Sahasra. 1,000. Okay. So, yeah, basically Krishna loves to be glorified with choicest poetry, choicest words. And if you next time when you recite Vishnu Sahasranama, you pay attention to these complicated alphabets with ottus and whatever arada ardha samyuktaksharam. Okay. Compound word, compound letter. Okay. I have never seen that in any other literature, in any other poetry or kirtans. I have not seen that. It's very beautiful. So Jaya. So we are glorifying that already glorious and victorious Krishna, Rama, and his devotees, and we get the benefit. Okay, it's not like only when we say Jaya they become glorious or victorious. Next word, Radhe. So what does the mean? What does the word Radha means? Radharani. Yeah. What's the meaning of the word Radha?
Showing the way.
Showing the way. Okay.
Raha. So I think it's showing the way.
Okay. No, let's talk about Radha. Okay. Yeah, maybe showing the way. She's showing the way to Krishna. Okay, that's good. So the word Radha comes from the root word Aradhana. What's the meaning of the word Aradhana? Worship. Puja. Okay, Aradhana means worship, puja. So Radha comes from the root word Aradhana. So who is she worshipping? Krishna. So Krishna himself gives meaning of the word Radha in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. See, this word Radha is not mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. 18,000 shlokas of Srimad Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva did not write about Radharani. it doesn't mean Radharani does not exist. Okay? This information is confidential. It's confidential information, and common men like us, we cannot understand easily. If Radharani pastimes are described in Srimad Bhagavatam, we cannot understand very easily. We might rather misinterpret them and misunderstand them, and we might leave Krishna also, actually. we might join Rama's party. So, to avoid these dangers, Vasudeva did not discuss about Radharani. But the contemporary acharyas, starting from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and then his disciples, the Goswamis, 6 Goswamis, and recent Prabhupada, they all discussed about Radharani in detail. Okay, but Krishna himself, and long before, not long before, I would say. So Krishna described the word Radha, the meaning of the word Radha in Brahma Vaivarta Purana, and there is a definition of the word Radha in Rigvedam also. It's not like Radharani is some identity established by ISKCON. Okay, so all of us South Indians, before coming to ISKCON, we never heard of Radharani, right? We only heard about Rama, Sita, Shiva, Parvati. We heard, but we did not know the significance of Radharani. We did not know who Radharani is. We did not know the meaning of the word Radha. We never worship Radharani. Yeah, we just know Radharani. We just know Krishna Radha from movies.
Rama, popularly Rama in rural villages, every nook and corner.
South India lo manaki Rama, Venkateshwar Swami.
Rama temple is very famous in all villages.
Shivudu.
And we have a ఏంటంటే భజన చేసే దీపారాధన చేసేటువంటి కుందులతోటి ఊరు తిరిగి ఆరాధన చేస్తారు రాముడు.
యా, సో అలాంటివన్నీ ఉంటాయి, కానీ మనకి రాధారాణి గురించి ఎక్కువ తెలియదు మనకి. నార్త్ ఇండియన్స్ కి బాగా తెలుసు. నార్త్ ఇండియన్స్ అందరూ రాధే రాధే అంటారు.
మీరాబాయి పాఠాలు చదువుకున్నప్పుడు రాధారాణి గురించి కృష్ణ భక్తుడు మీరాబాయి.
అవును,
అప్పుడు
అవును. So Krishna himself gives the meaning of the word Radha in Brahma Vaivarta Purana, and then it actually comes from Rigvedam also. It's there in Rigvedam. So Radharani is not a personality established by ISKCON, okay? Or some North Indian, established this personality called Radharani. It is there in Vedas. It was spoken by Lord Krishna himself in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. So Lord Krishna gives 2 meanings to the word Radha. Krishna says, Radhyate yasya sarada. Radhyate yasya sarada. Radha is she who worships Krishna. That is the first meaning of the word Radha. Radhyate yasya sarada. One who worships Krishna, she is Radha. I mean, we all worship Krishna, but we are not Radha. So when Krishna says Radhyate yasya sarada, in English, when Krishna says one who worships Krishna is Radha, it doesn't mean all of us are Radha. Okay, one who worships Krishna the best is Radha. When Krishna says one who worships Krishna, Krishna meant to say one who worships Krishna the best is Radha. Radhyate yasya sarada. That is the first meaning of the word Radha, given by Krishna himself in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. And the second meaning of the word Radha given by Krishna is Radhyaiva aradhyate maya. Radhyaiva aradhyate maya. One who is worshipped by Krishna is Radha. That is the second meaning. One who is worshipped by Krishna is Radha. Now again same. Krishna not only worships Radharani, right? Krishna not just worships Radharani. Krishna worships Rukmini, Satyabhama and many other, personalities. If Krishna does not worship Rukmini and Satyabhama, he is in trouble. He is in trouble. So he worships all the 16,108 gopis. Okay. are the queens. But among those, the topmost personality who Krishna worships is Radharani. Radhyaiva aradhyate Maya. Radhyaiva aradhyate Maya. One who is worshipped by me. Maya means me. One who is worshipped by me is Radha. So radhyate yasya sarada radhyaiva aradhyate Mayi. So one who worships Krishna and one who is worshipped by Krishna is Radha. That's the definition given by Krishna himself.
So, Prabhuji, why Krishna has given so much significant to Radhe? Means like instead of all the things, only the Radhe. Why he has? Because it's a part, something like why he has given the more significant to Radhe only. Like what we have to understand from them to make it more significant.
So we can discuss that in the later slide, but just to give a short answer to that, right? The relationship between Krishna and Radha is conjugal love. Okay, there are 5 different rasas in which one can love Krishna. The 5 different rasas are the primary rasas. Okay, there are 5 primary rasas and then there are secondary rasas. But the 5 primary rasas in which one can worship Krishna is, first is Shanta rasa. Next one, Vatsalya rasa, parental. Yeah, Vatsalya, parental love. Then Dasya rasa, servitorship. Next, Sakya rasa, friendship. 5th one is Madhurya rasa, conjugal love. So, Vatsalya rasa, Mother Yashoda, she is perfect in Vatsalya rasa, parental love. And then Sakya rasa, Arjuna. Dasya rasa, Dasya rasalo, Kuchelidu Sakya rasa, friendship. Friendship. Arjuna Guda. Arjuna Kuchela. Kuchela Guda. But Arjuna topmost. Dasya rasa, Hanuman. Hanuman's love for Lord Rama is in Dasya rasa, servitorship. Hanuman was ready to do anything and any time for Lord Rama. Okay, Dasya rasa. Except one. What is? Wali. Yeah. Okay. So what were we discussing? Rasas. Yes. After Dasya rasa, then Madhurya rasa. Madhurya rasa is Radharani. The one who has perfected in Madhurya rasa is Radharani. Yeah. So conjugal love. So when we hear this, it's easy to be misinterpreted and misunderstood. Okay. Conjugal love is that type of love between 2 lovers before marriage. Okay. That's the tagline. Before marriage. So, and that is true actually. So Radharani is not married to Krishna. Technically they are married. Lord Brahma himself performed the marriage of Radha and Krishna much later on. But just as a formality, he performed that marriage. For his own satisfaction, he performed, Brahma, for his own satisfaction, he performed the marriage. But it was not meant to be, okay? It was not needed actually, okay? So it is not like Radha and Krishna started loving each other only after that marriage of, Brahma.
So, but that marriage is not counted in the 16,108? Is that
No.
So
No.
This is 109 actually.
Yeah, this is private marriage. This is, you can say Gandharva Vivaha. You know Gandharva Vivaha? Yeah. So this is something like Gandharva Vivaha. Okay. So much before the marriage only, so Radha and Krishna, they were in love with each other. Okay. Without any marriage. Okay. Not only Radha Rani, all the gopis of Vrndavana, they were in love with Krishna.
They are real devotees.
Devotees.
Not 8 hours, real devotees.
Yeah.
So we need not see in a negative thought.
యా అదే అంటున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏంటంటే అది సరిగా అర్థం చేసుకోకపోతే కొంచెం వేరేలాగా అర్థమవుతుంది అది అట్లా. సో ఆల్ ద గోపీస్ ఆల్సో దే లవ్ కృష్ణ లైక్ దట్. గోపీస్ దే వర్ మ్యారీడ్, దే హ్యాడ్ చిల్డ్రన్, బట్ స్టిల్ వెన్ కృష్ణ ప్లేడ్ ఫ్లూట్ దే యూస్ టు రన్. They left everything. They left their husbands, they left the children, they were feeding the children, they left everything and they went to see Krishna in the mid of the night. Now, if somebody does that in today's society, what will people say? There are society rules, right? So people cannot do that.
They won't say it as love.
Huh? They will not say love. They'll say lust. Yeah. Now, today this is Kali Yuga. Even in Kali Yuga, people are criticizing if somebody does like this. Now, what to speak of Dwapara Yuga, where virtuous qualities were predominant and dharma was predominant. They would be criticized to a great extent, right? In Kali Yuga, may not, especially in America, people may not even care if somebody does that. But in other parts of the world, in Kali Yuga, it is not a accepted thing. It's prohibited. Now, what to speak of that time? So the gopis, they did not care about any societal rules. They did not care about anything else. When Krishna calls, when Krishna plays the flute, their job is just to go and see Krishna. Leaving everything, as Krishna said, Sarva Dharman Parityaja, abandon everything and just surrender unto me. Now, when gopis exhibited that kind of surrender, that level of surrender, forgetting about the society customs and rules, and considering the fact that they might be ridiculed and criticized if they go to Krishna in the mid of the night like that, still they were ready. They were ready to be criticized, they were ready to be ridiculed, they were ready to be defamed just to serve Krishna. So that is the level of their love and devotion for Krishna. And among the gopis, the topmost gopi is Radharani. So that's why Krishna's love for Radharani is the topmost. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yeah.
What about Radharani was it that he loved so much about her?
Her
She
devotion.
must have had attributes like we all speak about Bhagwan Krishna, that he has so many ways to glorify him, so many things. What is it about Radharani that even Krishna was is in so much love with her?
So one good quality that I can describe is she cooks nice food for Krishna. She cooks nice food for Krishna. There is a saying, right? The way to a man's heart is through stomach.
That alone is not enough sometimes,
That's what
Prabhuji.
she exactly did. That's why in all the ISKCON temples, there is a temple hall where the worship happens, and down below there's a kitchen, right? So, what is that kitchen called? Shweta? Radharani's kitchen. Radharani's kitchen. So it is known as Radharani's kitchen. So Radharani cooks special delicacies for Krishna to please him. That is just one quality, okay? There are so many qualities like that where she excels in everything. And nobody can, not any other gopi can, try to do as much as Radharani does. Okay?
That much love, she want to be excelled in every sphere. Because she loves
Yeah.
so much.
So, in fact, looking at Radharani's love for Krishna, even Krishna was surprised. What is there in me that Radharani loves me so much? What is there in me that Radharani is attracted to me so much? So, Krishna's name is Madana Mohana. And Radharani's name is Madana Mohana Mohini. So, Madana is Cupid. one who attracts all of us is Cupid. And Madana Mohana is Krishna. Krishna is that personality who attracts even the Cupid also. And Radharani is Madana Mohana Mohini. He attracts Madan Mohan himself. So Krishna got surprised, what is there in me that Radharani is so attracted to me. So Krishna wanted to know that. That's why he appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a combined incarnation or avatar of Krishna and Radha. Combined. That's why, contrast to all other avatars, this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu avatara is golden in color. The color of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is golden in color. Radharani also golden color. Krishna is Neela Mega Shama. Radharani is golden in color. Okay. Now that's about Radharani. So another meaning for the word Radha given by Rupa Goswami is Ra means Rag. So Radha, there are two letters, right? The first letter Ra means Rag. What is Rag means?
Desires.
Huh?
Desires and desires. Raga Dvesh.
No, Rag is not desire.
Attachment.
Love, basically love. Raga Dvesha. Love and hatred. Yeah. So Rag means love. Rag, Anurag is love. Somebody has name Ranurag, right? So Rag, Anurag is love. Ra means Rag, which means love. Dha means Davat, not the party Davat. Huh? Davat means running.
Runner.
Huh?
Runner, right?
Running. Yeah. Davati, running. One who runs constantly to serve Krishna. One who runs around constantly with love to serve Krishna is Radha. Ra means Raga, Da means Davati. That personality who runs constantly with love to serve Krishna is Radha. So this definition given by Rupa Goswami, who is one of the 6 Goswamis in our parampara. Okay. That's about Radha. Now Krishna. What does the word Krishna mean? Sarvakarshak. All attractive. Okay. Srividya, any other meaning?
Black. That's what black.
Krishna means black also. Very good. Yeah. That's why Draupadi, her name is also Krishna. Yeah. Krishna. Her name is Krishna. Any other meaning? All attractive. Even though he is black, he is all attractive. That's the beauty. But in things in this world, like crow and things like that, they are black, but they are not attractive. Okay. But Krishna, even though he is black, is all attractive. He is the most attractive. Any other meanings?
Most lovable.
Most lovable. Yeah. Very good.
Dense cloud.
Krishna means
Dense cloud.
dense
Cloud.
Gansham. Yeah, that is Gansham. Yeah. Krishna does not mean dense cloud. So only that much about Krishna.
Let's read the book.
Let's read the book. Krishna book.
The purport of this.
Krishna book.
Let's read the book.
So that reminds me, in one lecture, Srila Prabhupada during Radhashtami. Okay. So he was giving a lecture. So he gave a lecture for 2.5 hours, and he, for the entire 2.5 hours, he spoke about Krishna only from Krishna book. Okay, he read from Krishna book and spoke so much about Krishna. See, it's Radhashtami, right? Radhashtami, we should supposed to speak about Radharani. But Prabhupada, the 2.5 hours, he spoke about Krishna, and in the end, he said, such a great personality is always attracted to Krishna, Radharani. Or this Radharani, Srimati Radharani, is always attracted to such great personality, Krishna. So he concluded like that. So, and we are doing the opposite now. Okay, we are speaking so much about Radharani and only less about Krishna. I mean, many things can be said about Krishna. In Mukundamala Stotra, we were discussing the other day, right? Krishno rakshatu no jagatraya guru Krishnam namadvam sada Krishnena kila shatravo vinihita Krishnaya tasmai namah Krishna deva samuttitam jagadidam Krishnasya dasosmyaham Krishne tishtati vishvametatakilam He Krishna rakshasvamam. So Kulshekar Alvar is describing about the personality Krishna, and he is using the word Krishna in every line. And probably this is the only shloka in the entire literature. Okay, there are 400,000 shlokas written by Vyasadeva in the Vedas. In the 4 Vedas, there are 400,000 shlokas. And our dear Rupa Goswami also. Rupa Goswami in fact wrote more than 400,000 shlokas. Huh? No, Rupa Goswami. Yeah, Rupa Goswami is the famous poet.
On Friday, Amritaram Prabhu was saying that Jeev Goswami was
No, it was Rupa Goswami. Because Rupa Goswami is very popularly known for his poetry.
Yeah, that also, I mean, he told, but specifically 400,000 he told.
Jeev Goswami.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So he wrote more than what was written by Vyasadeva. Probably, in the 400,000 shlokas written by Vyasadeva and more than 400,000 shlokas written by Rupa Goswami, such a beautiful shloka was not there. The one like Kulshekar wrote, where every line there's a word Krishna. Krishno rakshatu no jagatraya guru Krishnam namadvam sada Krishnena kila shatravo vinita Krishnaya tasmai namah Krishna deva samuttitam jagadidam Krishnasya dasosmyaham Krishne tishtati vishvametadakilam He Krishna rakshasvamam. Not just once, twice in each line. Okay, twice in each line. So 8 times in the four lines. So basically, Kulshekar Alvar is saying that Krishna is that personality who is the supreme controller, supreme creator, supreme proprietor, and supreme enjoyer. Remember, we learned this in DYS days. The definition of Bhagavan is one who is the supreme creator, supreme proprietor, supreme enjoyer, and supreme controller. Okay, so that's what exactly Kulshekar Alvar described in that shloka. So Krishna is one who is not only all attractive, as Shweta said, but he's controlling everything. He's a proprietor of everything. He's the enjoyer of everything. He's the source of everything. Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartati. Everything emanates from me, Krishna says. Okay, so that's about Krishna. In fact, Vedas describe that if one utters the name Krishna, they get the benefit of saying different names of Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Vishnu Sahasranama, there are so many different names, right? Kamala Kanta, Narsimha, Vamana, etc. So if somebody says Krishna, Ka, Krishna has the alphabet Ka, right? They get the benefit of saying the name Kamala Kanta. Okay? If somebody, and the word Ra, what is the name? Ra, Rama. The word, the letter R in Krishna's name, it has the benefit of saying the name of Lord Rama. And Na, if one says Krishna, the alphabet Na has the benefit of uttering the name Narsimha. Narayana, Narsimha. So like that, this word Krishna is fully loaded with a lot of potency, and we can speak about it several days. Okay. Next, Vrndavana. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. So what is Vrindavan? Okay, before that. So now we understood the meaning of Radha, understood the meaning of Krishna. Okay. So what is the difference? If somebody asks, what is the difference between them? What is the difference between Radha and Krishna? Now we know about Radha, we know about Krishna. So what is the difference between Radha and Krishna?
Radharani is the Aladini Shakti, that's what we heard.
Yeah.
The Aladini Shakti.
Ladini Shakti. Yeah. So Shweta is 1,000 miles ahead of all of you in the marathon. In the marathon.
That's what we heard. We say all the time. See the Aladini Shakti Krishna.
Yeah.
She provides everything to Krishna. All the Madhurya Ras Krishna is said to be brought from Radharani.
Radharani. Yeah. So she's an expansion. Radharani is an expansion of Krishna. Okay. So in that sense, they are not different. In that sense, they are not different. Radha is Shakti. Krishna is Shaktiman. 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 Do you know about the movie Krishna Shaktiman? Huh? No. Oh, our generation, right? Oh, your generation, not my generation. My generation, Superman, Spider-Man. I'm too young, you know. Shaktiman. So Krishna is Shaktiman, Radharani is Shakti. Okay. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who has written Chaitanya Charitamrita, he describes Radha Purna Shakti, Krishna Purna Shaktiman, Dui Vastu Bedanahi. It's in Bengali. Dui Vastu Bedanahi. That means there is no difference between these two Vishayas. Vastu means Vishaya, are the objects. Okay. So Radha is Purna Shakti and Krishna is Purna Shaktiman and Dui Vastu Bedanahi. There is no difference between the two. Because Radharani is ultimately an expansion of Krishna. So initially Krishna was there and then Krishna expanded himself into Radharani as his Hladini Shakti or pleasure giving potency, internal energy. These are the different words used to describe Krishna, Radharani. Now after the expansion, they are different. Krishna is Shakti, she is Shaktiman. No. Radha is Shakti, Krishna is Shaktiman. Okay, after expansion, they are different. Just like electricity is energy. Electricity is energy, and then the power of the electricity is energetic. No. The electricity is energy, and what is the source of this energy? The grid, power plant or grid. That is energetic. Like Krishna is Shaktiman, that is energy, energetic. The power plant or grid is energetic, and the energy that flows, the electricity that flows is energy. Okay. So they are different. In one sense, they are different. The power grid is different, and the electrical lines and the electricity that flows is different. Okay. So even though they are different, but the two different things, they combined in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance and they became one. That's why Mahaprabhu's appearance is combined incarnation of Krishna and Radha. Okay. Now Vrindavan. So how many of you know the meaning of the word Vrindavan?
Forest, Tulsi.
Okay, one means forest. Vrinda means
Tulsi
Maharani's name. Yeah. So South Indians are mostly used to saying this as Vrindavan, right? Vrindavan. Yeah? It's actually Vrindavan. Okay, Vrindavan. See, most of the times, not most of the times, the Bengalis and some people from North India, they don't have this syllable va. Instead of no, they don't have va. Instead of va, they say ba. Like for Vivek, What do they say?
Vivek.
Bibek. Okay?
Orissa state word would apply.
Orissa and Bengalis. But this is one word where we say the opposite. It is actually Vrindavan, but we say Vrindavan as if we are Bengalis. Vrindavan. Okay? But it's actually Vrindavan Rastaru. The actual word is Vrindavan. Vrindavan. Okay? Vrinda ante Tulsi Maharani. Okay? One ante forest. Vrindavan ante that place where Tulsi Maharani is growing like a forest. అక్కడ ఎక్కడ చూసినా కానీ ఇంకా తులసి మహారాణి చెట్లే ఉంటాయి. సో జయ వృందావన్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వృందావన్ దట్ నీడ్స్ టు బి గ్లోరిఫైడ్? దిస్ ఈస్ ద ప్లేస్ వేర్ రాధా అండ్ కృష్ణ పెర్ఫార్మ్డ్ ఆల్ ద లీలాస్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ప్లేస్ వేర్ Radharani, Krishna, the Gopa boys, gopis, the cows, Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Mataji, Rohini, everybody, Balaram, everybody performed their leelas in this holy place called Vrindavan. Okay, Jaya Vrindavan. Many great personalities, including Brahma, Shiva, they desire to take birth in Vrindavan. And even in material world, those who are pious and devotees, they have a strong desire to go and live in Vrindavan. That is their ultimate goal. Because it is such a potent place. Anything that you do in this place is very powerful. For example, chanting, right? If you chant one round of mala at home, how many malas is that? Huh?
108 times. What are you asking, Prabhu?
If you chant one mala at home, okay? How many malas is that? One only, right? That's the answer. If you chant one mala, it is one mala.
We cannot understand.
If you chant two malas, it is two malas. But the Shastras describe, if you chant the same mala at a Goshala, it is 10 malas. You go to our Redmond Goshala, chant one round, you can say you chanted 10 rounds. Now Rajesh Prabhu, he doesn't have to use the counter for so long.
That's quite motivating.
Then, yeah.
We should have a Goshala around us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? That is a benefit if you chant in Goshala.
Which move the classes to the form.
Yes, the same benefit that you hear Bhagavad Gita here, if you hear in Goshala, it has 10 times more benefit. Very good, good point, Vasu. Huh? Because the cows, they are in the mode of goodness, and simply by staying near the cows, you develop the mode of goodness. And the place where the cows are growing, the whole atmosphere, whole place becomes purified, and you can see the positive vibrations and the sattvic mode, sattvic guna there.
కొత్తగా గృహాలు కట్టినప్పుడు మా ప్రాంతంలోని
ఆవును తీసుకొస్తారు.
ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్
ఇల్లు శుద్ధి చేయడానికి ఫస్ట్ ఆవును తీసుకొచ్చి ఇంట్లో ఆవు మూత్రము పేడ వేస్తే అప్పుడు అది మంచిది, ఆస్పీషియస్ అది. సో 10 times. Okay, now you want more, right? You want more discounts, right? Or more deals. So if you do the same chanting, the same one round chanting in a sacrificial arena, in a yoga shala, Goshala, and then now yoga shala, one level above is yoga shala, 100 times more. Okay, now if you go and chant the same one round in a holy place like Ayodhya, Vrindavan, or any holy place, if you chant there, it is 1,000 times more. 1,000 times more. So anywhere in the Holy Land, it doesn't have to be in the temple, but anywhere in the Holy Land, even in the railway station, Vrindavan railway station, that is also part of the Dham, right? Any Dham, if you go to Ayodhya airport and you chant, you get 1,000 times benefit. Okay?
Holy place is where the God has gone there.
Yes, where God appeared.
Spiritual place where the temples are there, where there's like difference, like when I said he is spiritual.
Okay, so let me use the word dham. Okay, dham. Dham means
కూర్చొని చేస్తే ఏమీ లేదు టెంపుల్ కి వెళ్ళి చేస్తే పవిత్రమని కోరుతున్నాం కదా
అవును అంతే
మన ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని చేయొచ్చు ఇది
ఇంట్లో చేయొచ్చు.
చేయొచ్చు
అదే
ఎందుకు వెళ్తాము?
అక్కడ చేస్తే ఇంకెక్కువ ఫలితం అది. సో తక్కువ టైంలో ఎక్కువ ఫలితం, అదే కదా కావాల్సింది అందరికీ. లెస్ వర్క్ మోర్ బెనిఫిట్. ఎస్, వెరీ గుడ్. యా, దామోదర మంత్, కార్తీక్ మంత్లో కూడా ఇఫ్ యూ డూ ద సేమ్ చాంటింగ్ ఇన్ కార్తీక్ మంత్ ఇట్ గివ్స్ మోర్ బెనిఫిట్.
ఇప్పుడు గౌరవ వస్తుంది కదా,
ఆన్ ద డే ఆఫ్ గౌర పౌర్ణిమ ఆల్సో, ఆస్పీషియస్ డేస్. Okay, so anywhere in the dham, 1000 times benefit. And within the dham, if you do the same chanting in the temple of Damodara temple or Radharaman temple, Madan Mohan temple, then it is unlimited. The benefit is unlimited.
ఇప్పటికీ ఏకాదశి రోజున భగవద్గీత
ఏకాదశి రోజు కూడా కరెక్ట్,
కారణం ఏంటంటే
ఎక్కువ బెనిఫిట్ అనమాట. చాంటింగ్ కానీ, నామజపం కానీ, భగవద్గీత పారాయణం కానీ ఏకాదశి రోజు చేస్తే ఎక్కువ బెనిఫిట్ వస్తుంది. కార్తీక్ లాగా ఏకాదశి కూడా. ఎస్, వెరీ గుడ్. యా, గ్రహణం. So the misconception is, on the day of eclipse, they say that you should not do any worship. You should not do any worship. You should not chant. Just sit and watch TV. Okay, that's the misconception.
Even all the
But
temples will be closed.
temples will be closed.
Even everywhere temples will be closed. We have to clean everything. Then only we can do puja or anything.
Yeah, but Nama Japa is something that you can do anytime, even during the eclipse time also. Yeah, even during eclipse time you can do Nama Japa anytime. But if you chant during eclipse time, there is no special benefit. Yeah. So there is a shloka actually to describe this. This shloka is from Skanda Purana. Okay, Skanda Purana. There's a conversation between Brahma and Vishnu. Okay, so in that conversation, Vishnu tells this. Trying to recollect the shloka. Anyways, when I recollect, I'll tell you. Okay. So Vrndavana is that land that is fully loaded with potency, because Krishna appeared in that land 5000 years ago in Dwapara Yuga. Krishna appeared in this land to perform leelas. That's why this place is fully potent, very potent. Okay, very vibrant.
So there's also one more thing we heard, that when Kurma Avatar, when they lift, when Vishnu lifts the earth, right, the horn touches that Varaha touches that place where on the earth where it lifts. That place is actually Vrndavana. It seems.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, the horn where it touches the earth and it lifts, right? That place is.
It's
where it
Vrndavana?
touches is Vrndavana.
Okay.
So that's very important.
Yeah. Nice to know that. Yeah.
I was listening another Prabhuji is like, it was very interesting, like Krishna has like been to Dwarka, Mathura.
Yeah.
Everywhere he has been in more like a king and ruler, right? So,
Yeah.
but in Vrindavan, he has been without slippers.
Yeah.
Everybody wants his mother thing, right? So
Yeah.
Vrindavan is very auspicious because throughout his life in Vrindavan, he never wore slippers.
Yeah. Krishna never wore slippers, and to make and to protect Krishna's feet, all the cows. Nanda Maharaj had 9,99,999 something. Okay, starting with 9,99,999. Okay. See, after using computers, we become so poor at math. We can't even say numbers properly. So he has 9 lakh plus. That's easy, right? 9 lakh plus cows. So all these 9 lakh plus cows, what did they do? they stomped the ground of Vrindavan and made it very soft, so that Krishna's feet does not get hurt. That's why even now, if you go to Vrindavan, the dirt and the soil is very soft. It's like powder actually. It's very soft. You'll be amazed to see that. If not for anything, you must visit Vrindavan just to feel the softness of the dirt. It's very soft. It's very soft. And people bring the dirt and they can eat. They can use it as worship. In various ways. Because it is a lotus dust of all the devotees, Krishna and all the devotees, right? So that place is Vrindavan. That's why Jaya Vrindavan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Next, Shri Govinda, Gopinath, Madana Mohan. How many temples are there in Vrindavan?
5,000.
5,000 temples. Very good. As I said, she is 1,000 miles ahead. Now 2,000 miles.
You are asking right question today.
Why? Did you read anything?
No. You are asking only those questions. The answer I know today.
Oh.
Here it goes to you.
Okay. So I have some tough questions also for you.
There my
Level up
there
now.
I will level up.
So there are 5,000 temples in Vrindavan. That's a small place, but 5,000 temples. Among the 5,000 temples, there are 7 prominent temples which are very important. And among the 7 temples, the 3 temples which are more prominent are these: Sri Govinda Temple, Gopinath Temple, and Mother Mohan Temple. Okay? Among the 5,000, there are 7 prominent temples. And then out of the 7 prominent temples, the most prominent ones are these 3: Sri Govinda, Gopinath, and Mother Mohan. Now, let's say you go to Vrindavan and you don't have time to visit even these 3 temples. Okay? You should at least visit the 7 temples. But if not 7, at least you should visit these 3 temples. If not these 3, let's say you don't have time to visit even these 3 temples. You can go and visit Radha Raman temple and you get the benefit of visiting all these 3 temples, 7 temples, or 5,000 temples. That's the power of Radha Raman. Okay? So that's Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinath, Madana Mohan. It's 113, right? We can discuss one more shloka. Huh? No problem? Is that okay?
Yeah. You can go till 130, 140.
Okay. Next. Shama Kunda, Radha Kunda, Giri Govardhan. Kalindi Jamuna, Jaya Jaya Mahavan. Okay, Shamakunda, Radhakunda. These are 2 personal lakes. I'll ask this question. What are Shamakunda, Radhakunda?
So Shamakunda was made by Krishna and his friend.
Yeah,
And Radhakunda was made by Radharani and Gopis
yeah.
with their bangles. That's how. Because they want to make a more beautiful, more bigger kund than Shamakund.
Uh-huh.
So that's how they make Radhakund.
Okay,
Is that the story?
yeah. So essentially, Shamakund is a lake. Kunda means lake. Okay? Kunda means lake, pond, lake. So these are personal lakes, just like how people have swimming pools. Those are personal, those are your kundas. In the backyard, you have a kunda.
We don't even have that.
In Dallas. In Dallas, you can go there and you can say Shweta Kund. Bathtubs. Abhishek Kund. Abhishek Kund. Abhishek Kund. So essentially, these are personal lakes of Radha and Krishna. Shamakund is personal lake of Krishna, and Radha Kund is a personal lake of Radha Rani. So these are the personal lakes for performing water sports. Okay, to perform water sports. So Krishna and Radha performed leelas in these two lakes 5,000 years ago, and then over a period of time, all these places, all these lakes, they were lost, right? So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years ago, he started digging all these places and identifying them as, okay, this is Shamakund, this is Radhakund, these are the places. Okay, so that's how the Shamakunda and Radhakunda were revived, and they are maintained even till today. Okay, so when we go to Vrindavan, we take holy bath in these kundas, or at least three times, sprinkle water 3 times. Okay, Shamakunda, Radhakunda, and then Giri Govardhan. Okay, how many of you have circumambulated Govardhan Giri? Again Shweta, for everything Shweta only.
In my husband's family, Nitin's family, it is compulsory after marriage to do the parikrama. Newlywed has to do the parikrama.
Wow, wonderful.
It's compulsory.
There are many problems.
Amazing.
In one of my aunt's family, they used to go every Purnima, they have to circumambulate.
Oh, it's a ritual.
Like, especially during the after Diwali Govardhan,
Yeah.
definitely. So
Okay.
they'll at least go once a month, or now the frequency has gone down, but previously they used to go quite a
Okay.
lot.
Wow,
How
amazing.
big is that? One round is what?
It's big.
It's 21, 22 kilometers.
21 kilometers.
Yeah.
7
It's not like 1 mile, 2 miles. No.
Yeah.
Barefoot. You have to do it barefoot.
There are different levels.
There are different levels. There is an auto rickshaw parikrama also. Auto rickshaw parikrama also is there.
Now we can do confident.
Car parikrama.
From car parikrama, which takes like 2 hours, to anywhere from 2 years parikrama is there.
Yeah.
7 years. Right?
Dandavats. Yeah.
So Dandavats also.
అవును 14 kilometers.
Is it paved and all, or how do you?
Now it is paved. But at many places not, at many places yes.
But you will definitely get blisters, whatever. If you do the barefoot parikrama,
But 8 दिन में कर
Even
सकते
in
हैं.
Vijayawada, Bhavani Mahalaya,
8 hours, 8 to 9 hours.
మొత్తం ఊరు మొత్తం తిరగాలి కదా కొండలు.
అవును. బృందావనంలో కూడా అంతే. వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఈ గోవర్ధన్ గిరి చుట్టే కాకుండా ఊళ్ళో కూడా ఎక్కడ చెప్పులు వేసుకోకుండా ఉంటారు. అది. Yeah. Yeah, by foot it takes about half day. Yeah. I mean there is a road path around the giri, around the hill. There is a road path by which you can take pradakshina. Or there is an inner circle. It's not paved. Okay, there are a lot of ups and downs. That's where you get blisters. Yeah. Simhachala Narsimha Swami, yes. There also.
22 kilometers.
Yeah. So Giri Govardhan. So who exactly is Govardhan? Or what exactly is Govardhan? Krishna himself. Okay? Yeah?
It's the name of the mountain.
It's the name of the mountain. Name of the hill, mountain, yeah.
there is a story in Bhagavatam about Govardhan, right? So,
Govardhan Parvatam Bhagavatamlo.
Bhagavatam story, the how Govardhan Parvat comes to Vrindavan. Are you asking about that, or what are you asking about?
Yeah, that. And before that, what exactly is Govardhan? Is it, Sri Vidya said Krishna himself.
Literally like in Hindi, Goa means cow and Vardhan means Vriddhi, like increase of cows. So there are like cattle are breeding and it's growing more, right?
The mountain where the cows
Cows are
leave and then
growing, yeah.
they increase their progeny. Okay?
There's one story where I think when Hanuman brings the Sanjeevani on the way, there is something drops off and becomes Govardhan. There's also something.
Oh, okay. I never heard this. I never heard this.
There's one story like that.
To bring
Okay.
the Sanjeevani, to guard the Parvata.
Yeah, he bought it.
Okay. No, I never heard this. Yeah.
That is not Govardhan.
No,
That's not
that is
Govardhan,
Sumeru
Sanjeevani.
Parvat. right?
Sanjeevani Parvata, but
Sanjeevani Parvata.
while bringing
Drop
something,
it is
there is something, a story like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what Sri Vidya said is correct, partially correct. Govardhan in one sense, Krishna himself. But there is another perspective to it. Govardhan is a devotee of Krishna also. Okay, Govardhan is devotee of Krishna. There is a shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam describing Govardhan as a devotee of Krishna. Hantaya Madri Ravala Haridasa Varyo Yadrama Krishna Smarana Sparshap Yadrama Krishna Smarana Hantaya Madri Ravala Haridasa Varyo Yadrama Krishna Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayostayoryat Paniya Suyava Sakandara Kanda Mulai. So, in that shloka, it is described Antaya Madri Ravala Haridasa Varya. What is Haridasa? Servant of Krishna, servant of Hari. Hari is Krishna. Haridasa means servant of Krishna. Haridasa Varya. Varya means the best. The best among the servants of Hari is Govardhan. Haridasa Varya. Antaya Madri Ravala Haridasa Varya. So this Govardhan is the best servant of all servants of Hari. Okay. Now we hear this in many places, right? Radharani, we say Radharani is the best servant of all servants. Now we are saying Govardhan is the best servant of all servants. Both are true. Depending on how they served, they are the best. So how Govardhan became a devotee, or how we can consider Govardhan as a devotee of Krishna, is, so you all know the pastime of Govardhan, right? When Indra, he got angry on all the Vrajavasis when they were worshipping Govardhan instead of his worship. So Indra, he started pouring unlimited amount of rain, and then all the villagers, they ran under the Govardhan hill. Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, and all the villagers, including cows and everything, they ran and took shelter under the Govardhan hill. Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill for 7 days. So during that time, what happened when Krishna lifted that Govardhan hill when he was 7 years old, with his left hand, left pinky. Okay, with his left pinky. Okay. So Krishna started lifting that Govardhan hill, and then there are all the villagers, cows, everyone there, right? And then Radharani was not there yet. Okay, so Krishna started lifting it, and then he was his hand was trembling. Okay, as if earthquake was happening. His hand was trembling. Then all the boys, they asked, "Oh, do we need to help you?" Krishna said, "Yes, please help." And they all they were holding their sticks as if pretending as if they were helping Krishna. Okay, and they were thinking Krishna was able to lift Govardhan only because of them. Okay, so Krishna was not doing this activity so nicely until Radharani came. When Radharani came, he was holding this very nicely, as if it was a piece of cake, as if it was a piece of cake. Okay, because Radharani there. Okay. Huh? No. He is Shaktiman. Krishna is Shaktiman.
But Shakti came, that's why he became Shaktiman.
You can say inspiration. Yeah, that is the inspiration. That is the inspiration for Krishna. Okay, Krishna needs some larger audience like Radharani. Krishna needs some prominent VIPs. Otherwise, he'll not perform. He'll not perform when ordinary people are there. Okay, so as soon as Radharani came, he started lifting the Govardhan hill as if it's a piece of cake for him. Okay, to impress Radharani. To impress Radharani. Now he was looking at Radharani, and in ecstasy again his hand was trembling. Earlier his hand was trembling for a different reason. Now his hand started trembling in ecstasy after seeing Radharani. Now when Balaram was there, right, his elder brother, when he looked at Krishna and Radharani, he got the sense that something was happening. Now Krishna looked at Balaram and then realized, okay, now Balram, elder brother is noticing that. Then again he paid attention to the lifting activity. Okay, so and then the Yashoda Maya, she was standing there. She was thinking, Krishna, my Krishna, he was not eating anything for 7 days and 7 nights. Now this Govardhan hill, it should not increase the weight anymore. If it increases weight even by 1 inch, now my motherly love will bond this hill. Okay, she started cursing Govardhan, and then that's how after the Govardhan Leela happened, Mother Yashoda cooked meals which Krishna skipped those 7 days, right? Every day, Mother Yashoda would feed once in 3 hours, 8 times a day. So 7 times 8, 56. That is Chapan Bhog. Okay? 56 items, Chapan Bhog. విన్నారా చెప్పడం భోగ్ అంటే? చెప్పన్ భోగ్ అంటే 56 వెరైటీస్ అనమాట. రకరకాల స్వీట్స్, హాట్స్, రైస్, పులియోగర అట్లా అన్నీ. సో 56 ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చిందంటే గోవర్ధన్ పాస్ టైం నుంచి. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే కృష్ణ 7 days ఏం తినలేదు, 7 years అప్పుడు కృష్ణకి. సో మదర్ యశోద రోజుకి 8 times ఫీడ్ చేసేది. సో ఎన్ని మీల్స్ స్కిప్ చేశాడు? 7 times 8, 56. Yeah. So that Govardhan hill, which helped Radha and Krishna meet, that's why Govardhan served Krishna as a best servant. Okay, that's why Haridasa Varya, Antaya Madri Ravala Haridasa Varya, the best servant. Varya means best servant. Varya means best. Dasa Varya means best servant. Haridasa Varya means the best servant of Hari. Who is that? Govardhan. So in that perspective, because Govardhan helped the milan of Radha and Krishna, we can see Govardhan as a servant of Krishna. Okay? Otherwise, as Srividya said, Govardhan is nothing but Krishna himself. Okay? So Giri Govardhan. And now Kalindi. Kalindi is another name for Yamuna river. Okay, Kalindi Jamuna. Because the river Yamuna or Jamuna, okay, it's pronounced as Jamuna. It's Yamuna, Jamuna, whatever it is. That river Yamuna, she is the daughter of Kalinda Parvata. She is the daughter of Kalinda Parvata, the mountain Kalinda. The son's name is, the father's name is Kalinda. And the daughter Yamuna is known as Kalindi. Okay? Kalindi Jamuna. Okay? This is one. Jaya Jaya Mahavan. Mahavan means the great forest. One means forest, Maha means great. Mahavan. So Mahavan is the name of the forest. There are 12 forests in Vrindavan. Okay? One of the names of the 12 forests is Mahavan. There is Vrindavan, Mahavan, Bandirvan, Belvan, Lohavan. What are the other names?
Nidhivan.
Huh? No. Nidhivan is a place. Bhadravan, Talavan, Vilohavan. There are 2 other that start B again. Okay. Anyways, there are 12 forests in Vrindavan. There are 12 forests. See, we know Vrindavan, right? We know the entire place as Vrindavan. But within that Vrindavan, there are 12 forests. In fact, Vrindavan is one of the forests. Okay? Vrindavan is one of the 12 forests. One of the 12 forests. See, for us, in Rajamandal, we can say. See, for us, Vrindavan means that city, right? That city, or that town or city is Vrindavan for us. Within the town, there are 12 forests. In Rajamandal.
That was Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a part of Brajmandal.
So Vrindavan is actually the city in which there is Vrindavan.
The section is Brajmandal.
Vrajmandal is a collection of cities.
Collection
In
of
Vrajmandal mein Barsana, Gokul, Nandagaon, everything will come. But within the city limits of Vrindavan, there is actually Vrindavan, the one.
Yeah, the
City
forest.
got name from
The
one
forest.
itself.
Hmm?
The city got name from the one itself.
Yeah, yeah, yes, you can say like that. So one such forest is also Mahavan. I'm sharing, right? Yeah, Mahavan. So Mahavan is a forest where great leelas happened by Krishna. Some leelas like Krishna shows universal form to Mother Yashoda, right? When Mother Yashoda asked Krishna, Krishna, did you eat dirt? And what did Krishna say? What did Krishna do? He opened his mouth and showed Brahmandas. Okay? That's why that particular place within Mahavan forest, that particular place is known as Brahmanda Ghat. The place where Krishna showed Brahmanda to Mother Yashoda is known as Brahmanda Ghat. Okay? And the Damodara pastime. The Damodara pastime that we discussed in Damodara month happened in Mahavan. Okay? So Jaya Jaya Mahavan. It's 1:30.
Madhuban, there is also Madhuban.
Madhuvan, yeah. I think we can stop here.
Add one point on this.
Yeah.
Shama Kund, Radha Kund. So Radha Kund is the most auspicious place in the entire universe.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add this. So if you ever happen to go to Vrajmandal, you should definitely visit Radha Kund. It's the most auspicious place in the entire Brahmanda. There is nothing more auspicious than that place.
It is also said, right, that what is made up of Radharani tears. Is that
Yeah, I heard that also. In fact, after you complete the parikrama, Govardhan parikrama, at the tail end of that parikrama, you will see Radha Kund. Yeah. So, okay.
So it's very fortunate that the most auspicious place in the entire universe is there on Earth, and within Earth it is there in India, and this place we can visit also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Not even Brahmaloka or any place is
Yeah.
greater than this place.
So they say this whole place Vrindavan is the Bhu Vrindavan. Okay. See, there is Bhu Vrindavan, which is near Delhi. Okay. And there is Goloka Vrindavan in the spiritual world. Okay. So the Krishna descended from Goloka Vrindavan to Bhuloka Vrindavan 5000 years ago in Treta Yuga and performed all these leelas. So this Bhu Vrindavan, they consider that this is greater than Vaikuntha itself. See, Vaikuntha is in spiritual world, Bhu Vrindavan is in material world. But it is such a potent place that it is considered even greater than Vaikuntha. Why is that so?
Krishna himself appears?
There also Krishna is there, Vishnu is there, in Vaikuntha Vishnu is there.
As in the Manjariya Bhava,
Huh?
easily approachable form.
Easily approachable form. Okay?
As a chain.
But Krishna is not there now.
Still, I think they say that Leela is still.
Now when you go and see, you will only see buildings and restaurants, hotels, autos. You'll see only those now. Krishna is not there. Why this Bhu Vrindavan, which is in the material world, is greater than Vaikuntha, which is in the spiritual world?
So everybody will preach glory of Krishna. Here, Bhumandal, everybody will say glories, more glories to Krishna because of the significance of it.
That's partially correct. It is great. It is greater than Vaikuntha because this place, Vrindavan, especially Vrindadevi, who is the presiding deity of the land Vrindavan, the place and the Vrindadevi facilitates the topmost love for Krishna. See, Vaikuntha, if you go, what kind of love you can get for Supreme Personality? Aishwarya Bhav. See, Shweta, any question you just ask Shweta.
We are asking right question today.
So, Aishwarya Bhava. You can only develop Aishwarya Bhava in Vaikuntha. What is Aishwarya Bhava? It is like when you go to president, you say, oh, you can only say namaskar to president. You cannot crack jokes with president. You cannot sit next to president. You cannot be informal with president, right? You have to be with full respect, awe and reverence. In Vaikuntha also, you are with awe and reverence. You are worshipping Vishnu with awe and reverence. Aishwarya Bhav. You have some respect. You cannot go closer to Vishnu. Okay? But in Vrndavana, you get the opportunity to, even though Krishna is not there, but that land facilitates. The land and the people, the temples, everything facilitates to develop the topmost love for Krishna, which is Madhurya Bhava. Yeah. That's why, even though it is in material world, the Bhu Vrindavan is greater than the spiritual world Vaikuntha. Such a powerful place. That's why Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Okay? We'll continue this next week. Hopefully we can finish it next week. We only completed 2 slokas. Saturday is holy.
We are volunteering there, Prabhu. We will be tired.
So you'll be tired? You will have the whole night to rest. 11. So Srividya is calculating. Do I need to come 11 weeks? Do I need to come 11 weeks? No, maybe 1 or 2 more weeks. Yeah.
So we are taking a break again for the Bhagavad Gita.
Now Rajesh is making a plan. How many weeks should I skip? Srividya is making a plan. How many weeks should I come? Rajesh is making a plan. How many weeks should I skip? Yeah. Small break. Small break.
But it's been a long break.
Let's continue.
Oh, long break? No, we started 2.14, right?
Let's continue, Prabhu.
For 6 weeks we discussed Bhagavad Gita.
Why to take a break? Let's continue.
Huh?
Tolerance is done.
Tolerance is done.
We need a summary of that.
See, after so much of philosophy, Bhagavad Gita is philosophy, right? So in between some philosophical sessions, I'm trying to introduce this, some Kirtan Katha. Huh?
Next time we will follow that philosophy. Next time we will go to Uda 15, you will ask questions.
No, you will not forget. I'll do a recap, right? I'll do a recap.
You will ask question from Uda 14.
Yeah. No, see, this is all to set the right mood. So once you get the right mood, then after that, we'll go very fast. Chapter 2, 3, 4 onwards, we'll go very fast. That time we'll say, when will you finish? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So for next 1 or 2 weeks, we continue this and then chapter 2. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll continue next week. Sunday we'll have class. Saturday is holy, but Sunday we'll have class. You okay, bro?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Take Mataji's permission. She will not be able to.
No. I mean, we should probably have class because we should be back by lunchtime, like the first half of the week.
So when is Gaurav Purnima? Is it Sunday? Gaurav Purnima Sunday, right? Okay. Okay. Huh?
We may have to skip.
That's what we are thinking. There is Holi the day before and Gaurav Purnima on Sunday. Maybe we can skip.
Shweta, we should grant her again.
I have to know who asked for that wish. Like, don't want to.
Who asked for?
Who had that wish of not meeting?
Mata was saying people might be tired and you might be tired. Saturday.
So when I said, thank you everyone for joining, we'll meet next week, she said, no, but next week, Holi Prabhu, everyone will be tired. So, in fact, the same Krishnadas Babaji who wrote this kirtan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, he wrote another nice kirtan about Mahaprabhu. Jaya Mahaprabhu, Jaya Gaura Chandra. Similar lines. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Mahaprabhu, Jaya Gaura Chandra. Same author, Krishnadas Babaji. So maybe we can sing that on Sunday. So we'll see, okay? We'll think about it and let you all know if we are having class or not on Sunday, okay? There's a celebration, whoever is going to temple, it will be in the evening. So, Sunday evening, celebration happens in the temple in the evening. So, during the daytime, we can still have some katha, okay? We'll see, okay? Thank you. Hare Krishna.
No.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.